Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys been? I'm so sorry. I've been so inconsistent with making YouTube videos these past months. Essentially, my phone was really crappy and I had no storage space whatsoever to record anything. Every time I record, my memory would be like all messed up and have no space. But good news, I got a new phone through T-Mobile. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of suck. Well, ATT kind of sucked too, but T-Mobile, oh man, some of the parts of the Long Island I cannot get service whatsoever. So I'm trying this dual sensor camera mode, which is super cool. So I don't have to make like another camera or anything like that. It actually records from your front lens and your back lens. So that is super helpful when I'm potentially could live stream one day. Who knows? I'm not that big. I barely have any subscribers. I'm sure most of you guys have left already because you guys thought this was like a dead channel, which honestly it was. But every Sunday, I think I'm gonna do a little bit series. I know I talk a lot about series, but I want to talk about what I got throughout the week because I feel like I always got something interesting. Talk a little bit about each item. It won't be like long videos. Well, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes probably. Um, Once we get those routines more established, I try to get into like the vlogging lifestyle videos maybe. But for now, I like this type of Sunday setup. Throughout the week, I define make maybe more series, maybe market talks, strictly updates. Who knows? A little bit about me. I do a little bit of Pokemon investment, but also I love collecting. I started in 2019. I look crazy right now because I've not shaved all week. But summertime, right? So, anyways, so wait, what was I talking about? Anyways, so I'll figure out what to do throughout the week. But I like this part of the series where I showcase some stuff I buy, talk a little bit about the market in between, and then concluded with a thank you, of course, always for you guys just even watching my videos. I know I haven't been around, but now it's all good. I have a better phone and everything. So let's get started. First item, I got this from a shop nearby me. They had it for, geez, 125 or something like that, and I got it for 110, which I think it's a great deal because I paid cash in it, so there's no tax, of course. And I think the market's around probably 130, 130, 45. I don't know. But anyways, it's a good looking card. Thought it was underrated for an 8. I'm not gonna crack it. I think it could stay. It could stay in the slab. I'm not like one of those people who love cracking slabs. I actually hate doing it. Sometimes it's satisfying, but not a fan. I am getting one slab in that probably will crack. It's a 7. And it's like a holographic card. It just looks better in binders. But I'm not a slab hater. I think some of them can be very cool. Some of it's kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. Like if you're slabbing like a, I don't know, I guess a modern day regular hollow or something, it's kind of ridiculous. But you know, you do what you need to do. All right, next card. I got this Pikachu Pop Series 6, I believe. I thought it was super cool. I believe it's in like near mid to light play. Yes, there's the in between light play and near mint. There are some edge wear you guys don't see. Maybe some people consider it honestly like near mint, but I'm very strict. The surface is actually pretty clean, so I don't know if you guys see it very well with the top loader inside, but overall very clean. Hopefully, the thing is, I really want to be more consistent with my videos. So that's my last thought. I feel like I'm not very consistent, and the YouTube algorithm just hates me for it. But super cool card, honestly. I paid a good bit for this one. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, but a very cool card. I think they're kind of going up, like everything in this market is, but you can't go wrong with Pikachu. That's what my thought was. um, Pikachu is undisputed. It's probably the most collectible mon next to like Charizard, Raquazas, all that stuff. But yes, next card. Speaking of Raquaza, this from Celebration 25th. Yes, 25th anniversary. I know the 30th's coming up soon, huh? That's crazy. 5 years is like a blink of an eye. One day I'll go into my backstory, but I was moving in between South Dakota and uh, Stony Brook, New York. So this is where I live and work at right now. And this is where I do my Pokemoning, I guess, in theory, whatever you guys call it. Buying cards. I am not lining up at Target at 6 a.m. Even though I wish I can sometimes, honestly. Some of the, but honestly, I sleep in too much, and I come in like not early, but I come in like right after they stock everything, and I'm like, yeah, what do you guys have? Like, oh, sleep packs. That's it. I'm like, cool. I'll take a couple. Yeah, don't be weird, guys. I know Pokemon's hot, but right now, just kind of focus on your own financial journeys. I know, like, people see it as like a gateway, which is can be for sure. You make it a business and everything, and invest well, whatever that means in Pokemon. But apologize, I have like a cold coming in. But yeah, Celebration Raquaza is super cool. I can tell you why I got it, but you guys can guess. Uh, Electrike. Yeah, I actually didn't buy this card. I was looking at. Sorry, I was looking at it. And I'm like, where did I get this card? I actually didn't buy it. I ripped it from a Destined Rival pack. Pretty cheap card, like $3. Super cool. Go into my illustration rare binder of Modern. All right. This is what I got yesterday. I got an ETB from my local shop, Ascended Heroes, which is, I guess, the poster child of scalping nowadays. My car shop, super cool. Standard TCG. They hooked me up with a box. Um, I got a little nice free ETB protector on it. Shout out to them. So, yeah, I had a good week. Had some extra money laying around. Was able to spend a little bit more than usual. So, that's what I recommend. If you want something, just work a little harder or save up a little bit more money. I mean, that's simple as that, right? But I know it's so hard to make money nowadays. I mean, it's not hard to make money, but it's like the effort, I guess, to make more money. It takes extra effort. There are more ways. I feel like there's more ways to make money too. But anyways, going back. Well, that concludes my showcase of the week. If you guys are interested or want to know more about any of the product or items or whatever, just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna do my best this summer. I do respond very well. I love getting comments, but my upload is my issue. I need to upload more. Been very busy with work too, but that should be slowed down. Anyways, just a little market update. Right now the market is kind of like it's kind of flat a little bit on the seal side. I'm not selling, but I do watch things on market, like Facebook Market, collector apps, things like that. I do keep one around, just to look like what's going on. This pack is bothering me off camera, but anyways, still in the scene. Well, anyways, yeah, the market's kind of flat right now. What I recommend for people, honestly, is to buy what you can, like what you like, in the next month or two, or 2 3 months actually. That's probably more accurate. When 30th it's coming around, people can get a lot of FOMO. They're gonna start buying more items. So those elite trainer boxes, those booster boxes that you guys want, it might get a little more limited. I'm not trying to cause a stir, but people do get really crazy about 30th anniversary sets for some reason. I didn't like the 25th. 25th is okay. I got a couple boxes, but it was not my favorite set ever. um, and then you gotta realize I've been told that Pokemon is gonna print a lot of it. I don't really know. I'm assuming so. If history is correct, during the 25th they printed a lot of Celebration. Granted, this set might be better than Celebration. So, and the hype for it right now, I would argue, is way more hype than it was during the same timeline when Celebration was about to be released. I'll say that. Especially when I was trying to get UPC. I remember there was not that many UPC being released in the beginning. So, Pokemon is definitely going to be releasing more, but the demand is so high. I would argue it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter I hate to say it, just gotta tough it out after the 30th. There might be a chance after like Delta was the Raquaza set. I don't know the full name, but Delta Rain maybe that's what the title of the set is. But after that set, because I think that set's gonna be hype, we might get a low period. It depends. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to say that, but if they come out with a Kyogre slash Groudon, like a primal type of set, which is kind of like a Mega Evolution for those guys, I don't see Pokemon slowing down because those Pokemon are very popular, especially those two legendaries, and those are my favorite legendaries. Alright, I'm a Gen 3. I'm a Gen 3 guy. I love Gen 2. Don't get me wrong, that's where I got started, but I really got immersed in Pokemon Gen 3. I'll go into the backstory later. But Gen 1 is cool, of course. Anyways, yeah, I think those two sets, or maybe they're combining like Black Bolt and White Flare for Groudon and Kyogre. Maybe they do something like that, but I can definitely see Pokemon doing like something like that. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be a set that like, oh, that makes sense. That'd be really cool if they showcase like all like the Hoenn Pokemon too. But anyways, I'm getting backtrack. I'm getting sidetracked. Like I said, if they come out with something like that, or even if they come out with a combined Kyogre, Raquaza, Groudon type set, it's gonna be crazy. Gen 3 is like kind of untapped right now, in my opinion. It's great set. People do know about the Pokemons in it, like Raquaza, of course, but it hasn't been really super developed. But like when has there been like a Mega Sceptile card? Not yet, but I'm sure that'll come. That's coming. All those will be coming soon. Blaziken had the shine in Chill and Rain, of course, but like I'm saying, there's has been a cohesive Gen 3 kind of set, which I'm excited for. I'm really stoked if they do that. If they don't, then well, we'll see. Pokemon has strange ways to surprise you. Like Black Bolt and White Flare, I didn't expect that set to be like that. Like when I first heard about it, I'm like, they're gonna do that. I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy. But I love those two sets. Those are great, honestly, investments. If you want to say that, they didn't print a lot of it. And honestly, the cards are just very beautiful. People are like, oh, I don't know the Pokemon Gen 5. I don't know anything about it. Well, too bad. There are some people who do know Gen 5, and if they do know Gen 5, they're really into Gen 5, if you know what I mean. So, don't worry, there'll be enough demand forever. There's it's kind of like a cult, that Gen 5. So, I'm not worried about that. The demand will always be there, but I don't think they printed enough Black Bolt and White Flare. So I'm scared of like a lot of those IRs that you might be looking at right now. I think you might have to buy one. I'm not saying empty your bank account, but start looking and buying the ones you want, because I don't think they'll get cheaper over time, unless here's the caveat: if they print it a lot, but then the market will eat it up anyway. So, I feel like the biggest supply surplus into the market was when they kept releasing the Costco heavy hitter boxes. I remember like the IRs were super cheap, not super cheap, but they're way cheaper than now, because they were just pumping stuff into the market. And those boxes are so much fun to rip. I don't know if you guys ever ripped one of those before. Leave a comments. But they're oddly very satisfying. I actually ripped a God Pack at one of those. I didn't need to rip a lot. And always, me and my friends, when we ripped it together, we always got like a couple IRs too. So that's a great, honestly, if you have that laying around and you have a good bit, rip one, to see how it feels. I know it's expensive, blah blah blah, but you gotta have to feel the product. Put your skin, on the game or something. They say, put some skin in the game. But anyways, that concludes my market talk of the week. Like I said, I will try to do better. Please like, subscribe. I'm trying to do a showcase every Sunday, maybe a little market talk, and then throughout we can do like maybe fun vlog style later in the future. I did actually went out and try to film a vlog, but it just didn't work out because I didn't have many shops that were interested in this area I was in. I was kind of tired, so I didn't finish out the vlog. Anyways, But in the future, stay out for that. Those fun travel videos. Probably not gonna happen like every week, but maybe like once a month, twice a month, something like that. Trying to set very normal standards for my channel because I don't know how much commitment I can put into it. I want to put more. So, anyways, like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys staying around. If you have stayed around, um, maybe in the future we do giveaways. I'm not trying to build my channels off of giveaways, but I like to give back. People watching. So, all right.